Hello everyone, in this video we will see how to use Copilot Studio agent flows to interact with Dataverse to find and add data. Since Dataverse is used by Dynamics 365 apps like sales, customer service, marketing as well as in Power Apps, so this video is useful for all who are using Microsoft Dynamics or Power Platform. So this is the interface of Copilot Studio, and we can see that we have option over here, flows, also known as agent flows. So now question comes, how to create agent flows. So there are two ways. One way is by natural language. For example, send me message on Teams when I receive an email. Describe your flow and Copilot Studio build it for you. You can improve further as per your needs. As of now, with the help of natural language, you can only make basic flows. For advanced flows, you have to use Designer. Let's create a new flow with the help of Designer. Click on New Agent Flow. Here in Designer, you can create agent flows by setting actions. So everything in your full control. Now let's discuss our use case, what we are going to achieve. Let's create new agent. Create blank agent. Click on Edit. Let's name it Customer Information Agent. You can also change the icon if required. Our use case is this agent is for getting customer information based on name. Here we are trying to find out the email based on the name of the customer. Also creating new customer in Dataverse. Let's save it. You can also select the model for your agent. We're keeping it default one. So we want to achieve our use case expectations, our use case objective with the help of instructions. Before writing instructions, let's make some flows. Click on Add Tool. You can see existing flows from here. You can create new from this place. When you create agent flow can be used standalone or can be called from the Copilot Studio agents. Please notice that we have two items over here. When an agent call the flow trigger and respond to the agent action. This trigger and this action should be available in the flow if you want to add a flow to agent. Let me define a variable over here. As we are trying to find out email based on the name given by the agent user. You can see the looks and working with this designer is almost same as working with the Power Automate Flow Designer. Click list rows. Choose table, contacts. For filter rows, so in our table we have first name, last name and full name. And full name is combination of first name and last name. Here we are choosing the variable that we got in the first step. Let's save draft. With the same name, we can have multiple customers. So probably we get more than one email as output. So we have to initialize the variable. Emails type of array. Append to array. Here I'll choose my array. In value I'll choose email address. Now move to next action, respond to the agent, add output of email type, choose emails from previous step, save draft. Before using the flow in the agent, let's test it here. Let's give a name Shubh. Good to go. In activity we can check what is output. Yeah, we got the email of the Shubh. Let's rename this. Find email. Let's publish this one. Let's go to agent. Find email. You can see that it has one input. You can customize, like maybe please enter your name. Save it. Now this agent flow is available as tool in the agent. Go to instructions. When somebody asks for email or mail with name, extract name from statement and pass on to / find email. When somebody asks for email but without name, ask for name and pass on to. Let's save this one. Now test this one. Click on this start new session. Email of Shubh. So we got the answer from the table content. You can see that from the statement email of Shubh, it picked the variable Shubh and we got the output, which is the email. Email of Sharma. In table we have many people with name as Sharma. So we will see the array of emails from the table. Right? Now let's say email of Jack. Since there is no person with the name of Jack in the table, so there is no output. In next step, what we want to do, we want to modify the flow. In case a content is not available, we want to create a content in the table. Let's go back to agent. For creation of content, we have two ways. We can modify this flow or we can make a new flow. From the purpose of the simplicity, I'll create a new flow in this agent. Same structure. First name variable, last name variable, email variable. Add a new row in Dataverse, table contacts, a last name, put last, email. So we have passed on the variable we got in the first step. Respond to agent. Let's rename this add customer. Publish this one. Now let's use this flow in our agent. Click add it. If contact don't exist, ask do you wish to create new contact. If user says yes, then ask for and use with. So we have to use that flow over here. Before that, we have to add in tools. Let me save it first. Add customer. You can see we have 3 inputs over here. Go back to overview. Click add it. Now we choose our add customer. To be safer side, if only one word provided for name, use that word for first name, and in last name put NA. Else use first word for first name and second word for last name. So we can improve the instructions as per your requirement. Let's save it. Before testing this agent, let me take you to table in the Power Apps. This is my make.powerapps.com, tables, contact. Open this table. A small table with some dummy data. Email of Amar. Amar at hotmail.com. Email of Amar. Now we can find, so we able to add a contact in system. Let's cross check in the table. We can see that we have Amar Singh with this email address in system. So the agents flow that we made can be used standalone or within the Copilot Studio agent that I shown to you. Agent flow can be triggered manually or on an automated event or maybe on a schedule like we do in Power Automate. Here in this example we have used flow that we created over here in the agent itself. The agent flows that we make over here can be used in multiple agents. In the agent we have used instruction a lot because it helps us to encache the generative AI powers of the Copilot Studio. In case you want to focus more on topic based authoring, you can use the agent flow from topic as well. For example, if I go to topic, if I create a new topic, I can add tools, and from here I can use agents. It's asking for the input and output. So here we are testing the agent as maker or developer. If you want to offer this agent to all the organization users or selective users in the organization, it need to be published. Before publishing, we have to see channels. Since we are using Microsoft authentication, so we have access to only Microsoft 365 and SharePoint channel. Let's use the channel Teams and the Microsoft 365. Let's publish first. Choose Teams and Microsoft 365 Copilot. Add channel, agent in teams. So as I'm admin of the environment, I can add from here itself, but in real practice, it will go to your Microsoft 365 admin for the approvals. Once they approve, it will be visible to all the users in the organization. Let's add to my team. Open this. Okay, so we got this agent in our teams. Email of Amar. Okay, and then I can use in Copilot. Email of Sure. So far we have seen how to use agent flows in Copilot Studio with Dataverse, which is widely used in Dynamics 365 and Power Apps. Now question comes, if we already have Power Automate, so how this agent flows in Copilot Studio different from cloud flows in Power Automate? So agent flows are built through Copilot Studio based on usage of the capacity, whereas cloud flows that you use in Power Automate need Power Automate license. To understand it further in terms of the capacity and licensing, you can refer my this video. But you notice that we are testing this agent in Designer. It does not need Copilot Studio capacity. I have shared link in the description for further guidance on the licensing and the Copilot Studio capacity. If you have any flow in Power Automate, if you have any Power Automate flow, you can convert it to agent flow. Click on Edit and choose the plan of Copilot Studio. But flow must be in solution for this. And it is one-way conversion. You cannot roll back from here. So now you can use this flow as agent flow in the Copilot Studio environment. So we have seen how to make agent flows in Copilot Studio and how to work with them with Dataverse. Thank you.